Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be exploring the most expensive steak in the world. If you thought a piece of beef couldn't cost more than your rent, think again. Today we'll be delving into the world of luxury meat, specifically the Poulmard Éleveur Boucher butcher shop in Paris and their innovative process of aging beef. Let's start with some background. A steak is a cut of beef taken from the animal's carcass. Typically, the best cuts of meat come from the rib and loin, as these areas have the most marbling or intramuscular fat, which gives the steak flavor and tenderness. But what sets the Poulmard Éleveur Boucher shop apart from other butchers is their aging process. While most butchers age their meat for a few weeks at most, Poulmard ages their beef for up to 15 years. Yes, you heard that right, 15 years. As a result, this is a steak that is unlike any other. The aging process at Poulmard involves hanging the meat in a temperature-controlled environment just above freezing. This allows the meat to break down slowly, resulting in a tender and flavorful steak. The unique wrapping technique used by Poulmard prevents the meat from coming into contact with air, protecting it from bacteria and mold, while allowing the enzymes in the meat to break down the muscle fibers and connective tissues. Now you might be wondering how much a piece of beef that's been aged for up to 15 years would cost. Brace yourselves, some of the steaks sold at Poulmard's butcher shop can cost up to $3,200 per kilogram. Yes, that's over $100 for just one steak. But for many foodies and meat connoisseurs, the taste and texture of Poulmard's beef is worth every penny. One of the most famous cuts of steak sold at Poulmard's is their Côte de Bœuf, or rib steak. This particular cut is aged for up to 6 weeks and is known for its incredibly rich and complex flavor. The Côte de Bœuf is also incredibly tender, with a melt-in-your-mouth texture that's simply unforgettable. But with a price tag of over $800 for a single steak, it's definitely a splurge item. Poulmard's process is so specialized that they've even created their own grading system for their meat. The top grade, called the C3, is reserved for meat that's been aged for 7 years or more. And while the C3 grade meat is the most expensive, it's also the most flavorful and tender. But Poulmard isn't the only butcher shop in the world with expensive beef. Japan's Kobe beef is one of the most famous luxury meats. Known for its tender texture and rich marbling, a single steak can cost up to $500, with some restaurants charging even more for the privilege of trying this prized beef. Another expensive meat is the Spanish jamón ibérico, or Iberian ham. This cured meat comes from a specific breed of pig, the Iberian pig, and is aged for up to 4 years. A single leg of jamón ibérico can cost hundreds of dollars, and the meat is often sliced paper thin and served as an appetizer. In the United States, the most expensive steak is often considered to be the A5 Wagyu Beef from Japan. This beef is known for its intense marbling and buttery texture, and a single steak can cost up to $250. Some restaurants even offer tasting menus featuring several cuts of Wagyu beef, with prices that can easily run into the thousands of dollars. It's clear that the world of luxury meat is not for the faint-hearted, but for those with a taste for the finer things in life. The experience of trying one of these rare and expensive meats is truly unforgettable. From the precise aging process of Poulmard's beef to the intense marbling of Kobe and Wagyu beef, these steaks are a testament to the fact that quality does make a difference. But it's not just about the taste and texture of the meat. The process of sourcing and preparing these luxury meats is an art in itself. It's about finding the perfect breed of animal, feeding them a specific diet, and then aging the meat just right to bring out its best qualities. And for those who can appreciate the effort that goes into creating such a masterpiece, the high cost is just a small price to pay. So, whether you're in Paris, Japan, or the United States, there's no shortage of high-end butchers and restaurants offering the best cuts of meat in the world. And while the cost may be steep, the experience is one that you'll never forget. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.